All right, man. Today is Tuesday. It is August 12th. Welcome to the Dog Walk presented by Barstool Sports. Snake Draft Tuesday. We are joined in studio by Dana and the Wonton Don. Good topic, I think, brought to you by Donnie. Thank you, Donnie. You see the top. You see the header in the description. Legendary booze bags.
Yes, sir.
I like this. I feel like you two are great guests for this for obvious reasons.
South Shore represent.
I have a question for you, Dana. So since you've been back, and I know you've made your brand on the whole booze thing, but
beers,
has it gotten to a point where you're like, wow, I gotta like?
Oh, I'm pigeonholed.
Buddy, it was that 5 years ago.
I don't even really do it. Like, I used to do a lot of videos just like focused around drinking. I don't really do anything anymore. It's more just I do it off camera now.
Damn.
It's become a lifestyle.
That's just how I've always been.
Like you used to do a beer tweet. I feel like at one point you were doing a beer tweet every day
at 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
I'm bringing them back. I think.
You know, my favorite part about those are I know there's probably at least two that don't make the cut on camera, so he just burned 2 beers. So that's actually his third. I'm right?
That's true.
Yeah, exactly. He just like wasn't happy with like the time or the setting or I don't know.
I mean, I can speak for, I don't know if I can, Donnie, but similar towns we grew up in, it's just kind of, I think it's just something about Massachusetts, especially that area. You're born to get really fucked up.
There's a lot of booze
very
bags.
unique.
Yeah, but I was like,
no, it's that area specifically.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's just, I don't know.
The South Shore, it's got a lot of Irish booze bags, but like, I don't know, I'm sure suburbs of Chicago can be very similar, or where you grew up.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of.
I think everybody drinks.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen those maps where it's like it could be like a political breakdown of each state, and Wisconsin will be
Wisconsin
like,
drinks the most in the
and
entire
it'll be
country.
like shades of like green and yellow, and then Wisconsin's just like a dark red because of how much they drink.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to gatekeep booze bagging, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
No, I don't think you are. But like I get it. Like when's the first drink you had?
I think I was 14.
Okay, beat me.
6th grade for me.
That's
wow.
Yeah.
Well,
It was
okay,
early.
wait.
So I probably had a drink in the 6th
Yeah.
grade. My first time that I was like, holy shit, I'm drunk was 8th grade, I think.
But then did
7th
you,
or 8th.
Did you like was that become part of your lifestyle from that point on?
Kinda.
And for you too?
So I still remember it. It was 6th grade for a New Year's Eve party. There was some Bacardi O going around.
Whoa.
And then that summer, so the summer going to 7th grade was when it really kind of started to heighten. But the first time was New Year's Eve, 6th grade.
Let me just preface this. There was a little bit of debate whether we should do fictional or non-fictional booze bags. We have decided to just combine the two. So we're going to be all over the place in this draft.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. So if you want to go all fictional, you want to go all non-fictional, that's up to you. But regardless, we could get this thing rolling. Donnie, Emily has a number 1 through 5 behind her back, or maybe not, but you got it, right?
Yep.
All right. Donnie, what number is it?
3.
No.
Dana.
4.
No.
Chief.
2.
Yep.
I'll go 3rd.
I know it was 2.
All right. White Sox Dave, 1 through 4.
1.
No.
4.
Yep.
This is tough.
It is.
It is tough. I'm a little nervous right now.
I don't know.
I'll go first because there's a guy I gotta have.
Yeah.
1 through 3, Donnie.
1.
Yep.
So if you go last, you get to pick twice.
Correct.
Yeah. I'll go last.
Okay. 1 or 2, Dana.
1.
Yep.
2.
All right. So the order is.
I'll take my guy, Ed.
I'm curious who you're gonna take.
I know who you're going to take.
You know who I'm gonna take.
I think.
Yeah. All right. So the order is Eddie, Dana, Chief, White Sox Dave, Donnie.
All right, big snake draft today. We have the biggest booze hounds on planet Earth coming up for you guys. We got Dana Beers, our king booze hound, in office to talk about it. But first, I want to talk to you about our good friends at Game Time. And there is nothing like getting to a baseball game, especially last minute. And lucky for me, I always use Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. And Game Time makes getting tickets faster and easier. Prices on the app actually go down the closer it gets to showtime. I was looking at UFC 319 tickets for this weekend, and they are high still, but the closer we get to the event on Saturday at the UC, I'm sure we'll be finding really good deals on Game Time. So you can put those savings back in your pocket and spend them at the ballpark, whether it's on a hot dog, a round of beers for the fellows, some Cracker Jacks, hot dog, doesn't matter. Just go to Game Time and figure out all your ticketing needs for there. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use the code DOGWALK, one word, for $20 off your purchase. Terms apply. And again, create an account at Game Time and redeem the code DOGWALK, DOGWALK, for $20 off your first order. And let's get into the show. Big show today for you guys.
Here we go. Legendary booze bag draft underway. I still sleep at night for not. I still don't sleep at night for not taking him in the bald guy draft at Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That's not who I thought you were going to take.
Really? I mean,
No.
legendary.
Yeah.
His whole thing is chugging beers. You guys aren't even wrestling guys.
Yeah.
I hope it made its way into
It
your.
didn't.
I'm very aware
Yes.
of the smashing the 2 cans
Yes.
and down in the beers, but was he known for having more than 2 beers?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He'll sit
Yes.
there and
Okay.
swallow them out.
Okay.
Yeah, swimming in beers, shooting
Okay.
He brought out a beer truck to Raw one night and
Okay.
sprayed Vince
Okay.
McMahon.
Because
Yeah.
I would have had exception if it were just like his signature move where he smashes them.
Yeah, but I'm reading here that he also drank heavily outside the ring.
That's what I need.
Yeah, so
He has
okay.
his own beer.
He does.
Yep.
He is.
So he's really capitalized.
Yes, he
I need,
is
I need this
a
guy to
beer
get
guy.
his own beer.
That's on the list of things I'd like to do someday. He was my second guy after Luke Combs, and I gave up.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's
Because I'm not a wrestling guy. I kind of did it just because everyone was like, this is who you have to track down next.
So that speaks to my pick.
Yeah.
yeah.
Everyone was like, I put up a poll, and it was 95% Steve Austin is
Yeah.
the next guy.
I'm reading here that he once drove a beer delivery truck into the arena and then started spraying beer all over Vince McMahon.
Yes.
It's a
Yeah.
good first pick.
Yeah, yeah.
It wasn't even on my list, and I'll admit it's a good first
Yeah.
There's another time where I'm like, fuck,
Yes.
I missed out on wrestling.
I know.
You
I
did.
know.
Yes.
Because he's just even talking about it now, and he's in my Mount Rushmore with like Sandler. If people were like, if I seen him in person, I'd be like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
that's fucking Stone Cold.
God damn it.
Like
That,
he's
I would like to one day if I don't know how long it would take. I'd like to just start from
That's how I am.
the Attitude Era
yes,
and go forward.
Do you think it would hold? Like, would that be enjoyable?
I think it would.
Yeah.
I really think it would, because especially now where everything's so like watered down and like
Yeah.
It
War
feels like
Piece
there's
It does feel like it.
they
was like
let it rip,
I know. In my head,
like rip.
Yeah.
it's like a thing that existed in a time and space that just like if you didn't experience it live, then it's like
Right.
It's not like going back and like, oh, I never watched Sopranos.
But it is a scripted show.
I know.
So-
I know.
You would be captivated by what happens next and
Cliffhanger
Yes,
and-
exactly
yeah,
that
okay.
whole kind of thing.
So,
But I don't know for sure. I'd be interested to see. the
Say if
experiment.
you're chugging along watching
Maybe we should
Thrones.
do like a live stream.
a live watch.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be fun.
I would love that.
Question
because-
for you, Ed. Say you're watching Thrones and you're like hammering episode after episode out, and it takes like 10 days, 12 days, whatever, to finish the whole series. How long would it take to like catch up enough in
a long time, because think about it. There's a show every Monday night.
so like 55 a year?
Yes,
yeah.
and then once a month there's a pay-per-view.
right.
How long are they usually?
They're usually, I mean, condensed. You could probably get them down to like 2 hours. You
That's
know,
a long time.
Yeah.
That's a commitment.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's a commitment.
And
It's a
kind of like for what?
But
No.
the Attitude Era is only
What's the-
the
I
Attitude
mean,
Era.
it sounds awesome. That's
No,
for
it does,
It
but it's
is.
like
The Attitude Era was only like 3 years though, so it's not like
what? Okay.
yeah.
crazy.
What's
long.
What if you
after
did
that?
just the pay-per-views?
You don't want to do just the pay-per-views.
Okay. Okay.
You
Yeah,
would need
learn the
more
storylines.
context.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know. It's honestly an interesting experiment if you guys would like it or not.
I wonder.
think I would.
I
I
think
would
I
love
would
it.
know within like 2 if I was like into it.
Because I'm telling you, Stone Cold Steve Austin in that era, like The Rock, all those guys, like they brought me more, like so much joy and emotion, like
Yeah.
same as like the Bears, like in the
Really?
Yes. Like,
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yes.
That's
Like
crazy.
Wow.
they were super. They were fucking.
Was he
superheroes.
your guy?
Oh yeah. My fucking screen name was Stone Cold Ed.
So yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
I loved him, dude. He was the man. Legendary beer drinker. Dana.
All right. I don't know if I'm in between two, real or fake. I'm going to go with my heart here. I'm going to go with Mr. Leahy.
Oh, fuck.
Dude.
Jim Leahy, that was going to be my 101, I think.
Just an awesome TV character. One of the most underrated shows ever.
You guys don't watch it, right?
I don't think
Trailer Park Boys. It's
you
fucking
would
hilarious.
love it.
It's the dumb.
It's
so
the
you
perfect dumb show.
You can literally go to season 4, episode 12, and within 5 minutes, you're like, I understand what's going on.
Yeah.
It's that dumb and thoughtless, but it's fucking hilarious. If you've seen Reno 911, it's kind of like that, based in a trailer park in Canada.
Like there's parts where you're like, is this a real documentary?
It's
Especially at first. That was my routine in college. I would just, every night before bed, I'd watch one episode of Trailer Park Boys.
so good.
I think if I ever put a Halloween costume, what's the main character's name? The black-haired
Ricky.
slick Ricky.
Oh,
Ricky.
no.
Julian.
Julian.
I think I'm just gonna do that for kind of like what you're wearing right now.
Yeah.
Like slicked back hair and just get a glass of like Jack and Coke and
That's how I felt when I was on this a couple of weeks ago. I was holding ice cream. I'm like, I might just be Julian with ice cream. Just constantly holding an ice cream cone.
It's a fantastic pick. One of the more underrated shows. I just started watching it a couple months ago
so
too.
funny.
It is so fucking stupid and funny, and it's awesome. It's awesome.
Rest in peace, too. The actor who played Jim Leahy, John Dunsworth, he passed away.
I didn't know that.
At 71.
dead.
He was like a Shakespearean actor. Like, he was really popular in the local theater scene. So he's like a classically trained actor, but I think he portrays the best drunk.
It's awesome.
And like in any form of media I've seen. He's known for those quotes like, I am the liquor, and just one more little drinky poo, he would always say. And
Ricky Poo.
he also said, I'm sober enough to know what I'm doing and drunk enough to really enjoy it. Which
Great line.
It's just a great
His
quote.
relationship with Randy.
It's so good.
Yep. We're sailing into a shit typhoon, Randy. We better haul in the jib before it gets covered in shit.
He's a classic TV booze bag.
Damn.
That's great that he's a Broadway actor too. I was gonna kick.
I don't
out
know
of
if he was
guys.
on Broadway.
No,
but
he was not.
Like, yeah, he did some Canadian theater,
Okay.
but close enough.
I don't know why that was funny, but yeah.
Maybe not, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean. People who are like huge on Broadway,
Yeah.
go and portray this character on TV,
Yeah.
and that's what they become like super famous for, and like people like our worlds. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. These
Great
are the
pick.
top 2 picks. I'm just left out.
yeah.
So
I'm left out on this
It
one
is
too.
tough.
It's a great pick.
If you watch it, that's your 1-1.
what's it on?
Yeah. Well,
Netflix, I think.
now it's on Netflix. Yeah.
Okay.
It used to be on like the Canadian version of HBO or whatever. But if you're listening to this and
Canadian
haven't seen the
Broadway,
show, just
Canadian
like search
HBO.
Jim Leahy's best moments, and you can just like watch, and like you don't even need to know what's going on. You'll still enjoy it.
You honestly will. That's how like easy of a show it is to watch.
Yeah.
All right, Chief.
I don't really love this pick. It feels too chalk, but I'm just going to take John Daly. John, he's got a drink named after him. It is one of my favorite summer drinks. But so he's always picked in like these kind of drafts, your foursome draft, whatever. So I'll go with Daly.
Yep.
Yeah, I would say in the sports world, he's definitely one of the most.
He's got to be
Yeah.
one.
You think
I-
he
Famous
drinks,
booze
he
bags?
probably drinks more Diet Cokes than he drinks.
I think there's one more you could have an argument for.
For sports.
Non-fictional and sports, yeah.
Okay.
But I think it's a good pick. I think from what I've been told, I forgot who I ran across someone who knows him. Now he only does vodka on ice.
Love that.
Yeah, he's
Healthy,
dude.
Like that's where he feels.
That is healthy.
That's where he feels the best at right now.
I had a cousin who we'd always have like these big summer parties with, and he had a guy who kind of looked like Stone Cold, and he would just sit there with Stoli on ice, and just
That's a wild move.
and he would just and like he'd bring his own like big bottle. It'd be gone by the end of the night. You would never be able to tell that he was drunk, and then he would just pass out. Like, but you would think he was stone sober, and then you'd look like, oh, where's, I don't want to use his real name, but like, where's G? And he'd be like on the couch inside by himself, like, sitting up straight with his head back, passed out.
Sadly, I feel like that's me sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think that's a bad way. It's better than being like the loud
Yeah.
asshole.
That guy who like you're trying to run away from.
Right? Yeah.
Yes. That's the worst.
I feel like Ed can be. It takes a lot for Ed to be like a drunk.
It does.
Yeah.
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 Typically, you're pretty stoic.
I'm pretty composed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets over the edge. He starts professing his love for White Sox Dave. That's when you know he's drunk.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Have you seen that video of him opening day a couple of years ago?
Oh,
No,
so
I mean
funny.
I've heard you like say how much you love Dave before.
It's like the only time I'll say it. Is when I'm drunk.
What's that expression? Drunk words or sober thoughts. Right now, you still love White Sox. You
Yeah.
just won't say it.
Right now, presently, I hate him though.
Right now in the draft,
Well,
I haven't pissed him off yet today.
I've had
he's
sure
about
I'll
to
get
pick.
there.
Here it
a
comes.
3-day break from him.
I think there's still a lot of very worthy first round picks. I don't know if I want to go the second guy who I think you were just talking about in the sports world, but I'm gonna go I'm gonna go the first cartoon. I'm gonna go with Homer Simpson.
All right, it's classic.
It's just part of his character, one of the all-time famous characters in TV history. Whether you watch The Simpsons or not, you know who Homer Simpson is. Duff beer. It just sounds like an awesome beer. He's always got one in his right hand. I'm sure if it were real life, it would have been a Miller Lite, but nevertheless, Duff beer does sound great.
What was the name of the bar?
Moe's Tavern. Duh. And all those guys in there, I want to draft too. Kind of.
So,
yeah.
this-
I was gonna.
This goes back to your idea of having pop up of the famous fictional bars. I would love to drink at Moe's because, like, drinking at Moe's is how I like to drink. Just the boys sitting around, kind of quiet, talking shit, telling funny stories.
Landline phone.
Plowing beers.
Yeah,
It's one after the other.
To be fair though, I feel like Chicago has a lot of bars.
They do.
That are,
They do.
Are kind of that vibe.
Honestly, it kind of looks like Nilda's.
Yeah,
A little
but-
bit, like sorta.
Yeah, and Nilda kind of looks like a female version of Mo.
A little bit.
this is very inside baseball.
yeah. It's a
Let me
dive
tell you
bar in
about this
Chicago.
national show about a dive bar in Ukrainian village, Chicago.
All right.
Yeah, I think
It was very chalky, but I mean, he's one of TV's all-time great booze bags. He's just a booze bag.
Yep.
my dissection of your pick, I think it's a good pick because there is a fake beer that is so associated
Yes.
with him.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that helps your pick. On the other side, there's another guy in the same show
I was
that
gonna
might
say
be
that.
I know,
More of a
like
legendary
that.
cruiser. Who will probably get drafted.
Yeah, he deserves to be drafted.
Yeah. So that's why
But
it's
that
like-
guy doesn't exist without Homer, though.
True.
Well, that's the whole
Yeah, sure,
universe.
sure.
Yeah. So
That-
that's why I'm
fair.
like
Fair rebuttal. Fair
it's,
rebuttal.
It's not a bad pick, but there's holes in the
We'll get to it. Yeah.
Donnie, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna try to go one fictional, one non-fictional. The fictional, this guy popped up late when I was thinking of ones. James Bond, but
Ooh.
in the movies and in the books, I haven't read the books, but I've heard he is portrayed.
Brother, I didn't even know there were books.
Yeah, they're all based on books by Anne Fleming. But yeah,
either.
he is portrayed as an alcoholic. It's not as kind of thrown in your face in the movies, but he is constantly drinking. It's kind of how he copes with having such a dangerous job. That's how he stays so cool under pressure. He's always got a solid buzz going. And I pretty much learned what a martini was from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shaken, not
He
stirred.
would drink
vodka.
vodka martinis, shaken not stirred. Is anyone here a big martini guy?
I am. I've become.
Like a dirty
That's
one.
my
like a
go-to
dirty-
now. I go.
Yeah.
I no vermouth, a shit ton of olive juice,
So no vermouth, you're pretty much just drinking a glass of vodka.
pretty much.
Yeah, but
A
yeah,
lot of
A
olive.
shit ton. I
yeah,
go
yeah,
insanely
vodka and
dirty.
olive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the olives.
All the olives.
Blue cheese.
Yep.
Yep.
I like
Go.
I like
Let's
espressos.
fucking
I
go.
don't know if that counts. So
I don't think that doesn't really take because I don't like martinis, but I'll have an espresso.
yeah. So we're on the same.
I mean,
French
I do
martini,
like
boys?
martinis,
Come
but
on.
I feel like it is kind of an alcoholic drink because it's pretty much
It's
just
straight alcohol. Yeah.
An apple martini. Come on.
No,
True.
too sweet.
They are. You can have one. You can have one.
You can have one.
I know, like,
Listen, I'm
my-
not going to take your man card for having one appletini.
If I'm down seeing my dad at home, like, and I know he's like trying to get fucked up. He's having dirty martinis. If he's just on the beers, he's having a nice chill night.
Yeah.
But once the dirties come out, it's over.
Once the dirties come out, he's going to break out the belt.
I do think that
okay.
James
Well,
Bond
thank you,
having one of his catchphrases associated with alcohol really helps.
But
Like the shaken not stirred thing is
everybody knows it. Yeah.
everybody knows. I'm not a big James Bond guy, but like,
I love
I
Bond.
know that line. I'm like, so it wasn't on my list, but that makes it a good pick.
I thought that was from Legally Blonde. Isn't that
They-
the movie
They
it's
might they might say it in Legally Bond
do?
based on the James Bond
from? Do
quote.
they? Have you seen Legally Blonde?
I don't remember.
Everybody's seen Legally Blonde,
mean-
I feel like, but I don't remember that line.
Maybe that's not.
What's the
from
line?
that
If they
maybe
do,
it's not from that movie then.
I mean, they
Definitely
might
from James Bond originally.
they might just be saying it as an ode to James Bond
Correct.
in the movie.
Probably.
But the only thing is maybe in the books he is portrayed as more of a booze bag. I'm trying not to say alcohol, booze bag. However, in the movies, which we're all familiar with, it's like he's never really drunk. He's just like, socially drinking, trying to pick up chicks.
But he is always drinking. He
I mean, when he's at a bar in his fucking hot ass tux with his chiseled jaw, like, laying game on whoever's the spy for the bad side he's
A little
fighting.
honey pot.
Yeah, exactly. We know a lot about those lately, right, Chief? Right, Ed?
What's that? Sorry.
That's right.
I was trying to look up Legally Blonde.
Okay, yeah.
I fucked that up.
A British medical journal estimated that Bond consumes on average 92 units of alcohol per week.
Units.
92. Dana, do you think you're above? Are you?
I'm way below.
I don't know what
that.
the unit of measure
Dude,
is.
we got to start figuring up
so
beers units.
A unit.
I drink on Saturdays and
Okay.
sometimes Fridays.
All
I
right.
do not drink any
We just
during
drank.
the week.
That's pretty.
We
sick,
just
though.
A
binge
unit
drank,
is
like-
one
But that
shot,
was-
one
that
beer,
was
one glass
work.
of
That
That
wine.
was for
That
that
was
was a
work.
special
Yeah, that was work.
occasion. If it's a no special occasion week, I drink on Saturdays. That's
Yeah.
it. And
That's
I
how I am.
I'd say probably if it's a full day, I'm probably around 15 to 20.
How many units do you have at the block party?
Units are probably at 15 to 20.
I had a good amount of units at the black party, too.
I love that.
Did we come
You
over
include like is
No,
a
we
yellow
didn't.
shot a unit? It is.
Sure, yeah.
Unit
Yeah,
for sure.
man.
Yeah.
Yep.
I try, like, even
Unit.
going through this too, and sorry, you can make your pick in a second, but girls are so much tougher than women when it comes to booze, if you really think about it. They're really, because they're predominantly, I know now it's kind of changed, where a lot of dudes are drinking more martinis now, but they were always drinking these, like,
That's true.
tough to the brim, like,
Yeah.
liquor drinks.
Yeah.
And they're
That's
so much
true.
stronger.
I've always liked the occasional summer insanely fruity chicky drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Pina
it's,
coladas are.
Oh, dude, a vacation cocktail?
Yeah. Nice beach sex on the beach or some shit.
yeah.
Those are
Daiquiri?
fun sometimes. Yeah, hell yeah.
Ooh, speaking of daiquiris, I think you just helped me make up my mind. for
There
my
we
next
go.
pick.
Shit.
What do we got?
I was going this one. I don't know if our fan base, because he's kind of more of he was a legendary figure of the past, but people these days I don't think credit him as much or like know him as much. Like I don't think like Gen Z knows this guy, but Ernest Hemingway.
That I almost took him in the first round.
And he was a huge daiquiri guy. So it said he once drank 17 double daiquiris in one sitting.
Dude.
And I guess that double daiquiris are known as Papa Dobles,
Nice.
which sounds
Great
awesome.
name. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm in the mood for a Papa Doble right now. And I guess his like daily drinking routine, he would have 8 or 10 cocktails, possibly a bottle of champagne, and a half dozen or more bottles of beer and ale per day. And this is all while he's like writing some of the most famous books of all time.
Yeah. And he like was just chilling in Cuba. So of course he's having
He
drinks on
he
the
lived in
beach.
Key West, and then
Yeah.
like I guess Key West wasn't chill enough for him, so he moved to Cuba.
How old did he live to be? Someone look that up?
He shot himself in the head.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's kind of a sad ending.
When did he
But
die?
He died in 19 so he was 62.
Oh, I thought
61.
this guy was in like the 1700s.
No.
Oh, no.
That's a
Hey, you know where
that's
he
an
was
old
born?
name. That's
Oak
a 1700s
Park,
name.
Illinois.
He was born in Oak Park,
Yeah.
Illinois.
He's a Chicago guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
and
Hemingway house is actually over by you, right?
Yeah,
a little
there's
bit.
one in Key West. You've been there, right?
I swam in the pool. So his house in Key West was turned into this museum, and I was like I was getting a tour of it a few weeks ago. There's this beautiful pool in the back. And there was no sign that said no swimming. There was a sign that said don't walk on the grass, but I was like, all right. So I stripped down to my shorts and I just went for like a 5-minute swim. No one complained at the museum.
Oh,
at
that's
all.
awesome.
Yeah,
So that's fine to swim in Hemingway's pool.
I guess.
Donnie.
I mean,
Apparently.
I don't think it was. I don't think like any tour guides were walking by. I don't know. It was chill. Beautiful pool. I also picked him. I think he helped popularize the mojito, or maybe that was just one of his favorite drinks, but the mojito is
Makes sense if he lived in Cuba.
Yeah. So I wonder if he like helped bring the mojito from Cuba to the U.S. Because that would definitely earn him a spot on the list.
Totally.
But it's like, I don't know if that pick is going to get me a lot of votes when we post the graphic, but
It's an education.
Yeah.
People should know. He had a quote of like, I drink to make people more interesting.
yeah.
Very relatable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
I hate everybody. I gotta be
Yeah.
drunk if I'm around anybody.
Yeah.
Can I tell you who I mix up a lot? I mix up Hemingway and Hunter S. Thompson a lot.
Really?
Yes.
Well, no tip and picks, but Hunter S. Thompson was like a Rolling Stone journalist, like after, probably like became prominent like right when Hemingway died.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I know they're not the same, but they both died the same. I think Hemingway shot him. I think.
Yeah, they both shot themselves. They're both great writers. And they were both booze bags, but Hunter S. Thompson also mixed in like every psychedelic known to man.
Yeah.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
He's like boys with Johnny Depp, right?
Yeah,
He was boys with like everyone.
he was boys with Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Ernest Hemingway off the board. White Sox, Dave.
Man, there's so many ways we can go.
Yeah, there are.
I have to have two guys, and I'm worried one of them won't get back to me. Actually, kind of four guys I like. But I'm going to go with, I'll go back to real life. I'll go with Wade Boggs.
Fuck.
Yeah. You got to. I mean,
was sitting there for a while.
Yep.
That was the other one I was talking about.
Of course.
Yeah.
That could have been debated with John Daly.
Well, I mean, he has like myths about his.
Yes.
That's what why he should have been a first round pick in my opinion, because the aura about how much he could drink in one sitting. And not once did you ever really hear someone call him a drunk or an alcoholic or anything like that. He's just a legendary. He's just got an unbelievably big tolerance.
Yeah, he'd show up, he'd drink 40 beers and show up and hit 365.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Every year, 3,000 career hits. One of the, like, you don't see guys like that anymore. Just like overweight, out of shape guys that just pound baseballs. They're all actual physical freaks
Wasn't
now.
he like a good third baseman too?
I'm sure he was. Yeah,
The Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Well, I know that,
Yeah.
but I meant like defensively too.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, a little before my time, our
He was
time,
like
obviously.
one of my dad's
Yeah.
favorites. Yeah.
Boggs.
Yeah.
But
Obviously, the airplane story.
yeah, the airplane story. So it goes. If anybody listening doesn't know, but like later in his career, he was playing in Tampa Bay. I think that's where he ended his career actually, and he had his 3,000th hit with them with the home run. But he was DHing. He'd leave the game in like the 6th or 7th for a pinch runner. Immediately go to the dugout and start drinking. Have a couple beers before the game's over. Once the game's over, he'd have a few more beers as the team's cleaning up, taking showers, blah blah blah. So by the time they're ready to even get on the way to the airport for like a flight to Seattle or something, he was 10 or 12 deep. He'd have a few more, 5 more on the way to the airport. On the flight, which is from Tampa to Seattle, a 5-hour flight, he's drinking 30 beers. He's drinking 10 more beers on the way from that airport to the new hotel, just one after the other. And
At that point, if he
Yeah.
sobered up, though, he'd be horrible at baseball because he's just his
Probably.
like, body's so
Probably.
used to being
Yeah.
drunk.
Do you think it's true?
I swear to God, so
question.
I thought the numbers were always exaggerated, but you could hear, like, I've heard people.
So the flight was Boston to LA. 107 beers.
107.
Wait,
I
no, I thought it was
that's
like
not possible.
64.
I thought it was like
Even
55 or
64
something.
is like
Yeah, even
out of
60.
control.
107 beers.
But I swear to God, I forget who it is. Former teammates
Yeah,
of
that's
his will be
exaggerated.
asked how many, like, just off the cuff, like, so they don't have time to think of an answer. And they'll be like, hey, how many beers did Wade Boggs drink in, like, cross-country flights? And they'd be like, 50, 60. Like, they would all answer the same thing, like, just absurd, dozens and dozens of beers.
Dude, like, how was he not 380 pounds?
Some people just can do that.
Yeah, some people
I
can
don't
just
get
do
it.
it.
Do we got
Deutsch can just do it. He's skinny.
Yeah.
Do we got to get Kat to give us a PJ from Boston to LA and see how
We
many
could
we
do
A
it.
live stream?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be sick.
Could you live stream from a PJ?
Probably not. Oh, maybe a Starlink.
Yeah, because I think a lot of PJs
They
might
have Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
They do have Wi-Fi, but it's
I think
like,
the backpack would work.
Barstool
Yeah, because
Dark.
like
Yeah, dude.
wearing
That'd
the
be
backpack, you can hook it up to the Wi-Fi. So
That
just
would
hook up
be-
to the plain Wi-Fi.
An unbelievable Barstool after.
They had an Always Sunny episode on it.
yeah, they did.
Yep.
Cross country flights though are like very expensive, right? Like if you just take
Yeah.
a
Let's ask my
PJ to-
brother.
I mean, we can't do it on a commercial, though.
No, you can't.
It'll never be
not do it on a
allowed.
commercial.
Yeah, you're not going to get like Delta being like, yeah,
No.
we'll clear this for you.
Yeah.
I think if I had a gun in my head and right here, right now, on a cross-country flight that's 5 hours call, just make it even, I think I could get down 20 beers. I'd be unbelievably obliterated, though.
Same.
I'd have to be sitting next to the pisser.
Yeah. Like Chestnut did 20 and 9 innings.
Yeah, like nothing, no problem.
Yeah. But that games are short now, but that's like 2 hours and change.
That it was a longer. I think that was like 3.
Was it a 3 hour game?
Because the first inning was super long, and I was like, thank fucking God.
Yeah. Good pick, though, obviously.
Yep.
Yeah. Chief.
I'm taking Winston Churchill. So his drinking routine unmatched. So this is during the war while he's running the Allied, armies and shit. But he said, the internet says he would typically wake up around 7:30, remain in bed until 11. He would conduct meetings while enjoying a large breakfast with scotch. Then he would take a bath and start drinking champagne, and then he would just drink throughout the day until he went to bed. So then in the afternoon, he'd always have like a whiskey and soda. Like he was just constantly drunk and drinking while trying to save the world. Mm-hmm. So
He's kind of like James Bond. They both have very stressful jobs.
Yes.
You got to maintain a buzz so you don't lose your mind.
the idea of him just sitting in the bath in the middle of the day while the war is going on, drinking a bottle of champagne is quite the scene. So yeah, I think Winston Churchill definitely deserves to be drafted high, and he just kept it rolling the entire time. Mm-hmm. Then he would go out and like paint and garden and shit.
Yeah, I was trying to choose between Ernest Hemingway and Churchill.
Okay.
Upon
guess-
doing research for this draft, like he was very high on every
Yeah.
list.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was not the guy to pick him. I'm happy you did because you know more about him. But
yeah, there are a lot of historians that said his drinking wasn't as problematic as it seems, or at least he was like, maybe he just had a great
Yeah.
tolerance, but like he would definitely frown on anybody who like drank to the point of kind of like being unable to control themselves.
Yeah,
or,
what, you can't control your booze?
yeah, losing their motor skills. But yeah, he was a big work from bed guy. Just wake up, whiskey, soda. I don't know. I can't get work done in bed.
Yeah.
Ped's for not working.
Yeah. And he would say he would also have goose often for lunch. Like that was on the rotation. Like that's a weird, like, what do you want for lunch? How about some goose?
oh,
Goose is kind
Great
of
goose.
too.
It's good.
Not gray goose.
Like
the bird.
Goose is
Goose is
just,
okay.
it's just a larger duck.
The duck is good.
Duck's okay.
But maybe
I think duck's better than goose.
Yeah. I
yeah,
don't
gooses
really like-
get almost like too oily.
Yeah.
all right, Dana.
I'm gonna go from a strictly units perspective. Andre the Giant here.
Good pick.
Now, again, I'm not a huge wrestling guy. It's just way before my time. But the research I've done on this man and the units he put up is absolutely incredible. Actually, probably more unbelievable than Wade Boggs. And just the way it looks in his hand is awesome. The beer cans.
And I'm not saying Boggs is a liar. I'm just saying things get misconstrued when everyone's been boozing. But I do believe Andre's number is more.
Yes, I do too, because he's fucking
he's
huge.
massive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's never been that Wade Boggs.
To
has
me, that
said
almost
the
makes
number.
Wade Boggs more impressive, though, because he's
Agreed.
a regular guy.
Agreed.
Yeah, for sure.
Here was what it said. Andre the Giant, 119 beers, 12-ounce beers in 6-hour period is the myth.
But like, how do you do that? Like, I almost feel like you're just that many you have to funnel. Like,
Have
how do
you-
you
like
drink
the
that?
time.
Have
Yeah.
you ever seen the picture of Andre holding a 12-ounce beer?
Oh, does it look like a
Yeah.
little?
You need to Google it.
You've never
It
seen
is
it?
Does it
awesome.
look like a thimble?
Sometimes me and my buddies we will buy we buy like the 8.5 ounces just
Oh,
to
yeah.
like do like
Yeah,
the
dude,
Andre.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's insane.
it's awesome.
that looks fake.
Yes, like that's a one sipper for that man.
That's true.
It's a one sipper, dude.
That looks like it's 3 ounces.
Yeah,
Dude, it is.
He's doing shots of beer.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So but if you put it that way, it's believable
Yeah.
that he could do that.
I could do 119 shots of just water in 6 hours. You know,
You could
Yeah.
do,
like
you
the
could do
liquid
119
is what I'm
shots
saying.
of beer.
Yeah, but like remember like doing power hours.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like by the end of that power hour,
You were getting
you're
full.
fucked.
Yeah.
We should do a power hour.
I
haven't
used to
done a
do
power hour in
I used to
probably
do
20
them
years.
during COVID. I would go live, and I would just I would do a power hour, and sometimes I did double power hours, and by the end of that, you're like puking on yourself.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Good pick. Back to me. It's another respect thing. I mean, this guy has done so much for the boozing industry. He opened countless properties. He made countless songs. He created a culture. It's Jimmy Buffett,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking good.
right?
Why did
Yeah.
I pick him? Well, I just didn't know. I
I
mean,
familiar
it's,
with his game.
well, but I wondered. I guess I was thinking more along the lines of like straight up alcoholic. Was Jimmy? Fuck, man. I
don't think he
him.
was, but
Dude, I heard the most insane story about Jimmy Buffett. Have you guys heard that song, Boat Drinks?
I don't think I have.
Probably.
Boat Drinks. And the first verse, he's like talking about watching a hockey game. And I guess that the song was based on a true story. He was watching a hockey game up in Boston. It was the middle of the winter. And then some commercial came on for like, hey, fly to this tropical resort. And he was like, fuck, why am I up in Boston? I want to go somewhere tropical. So he walks out of the bar and there's just a taxi sitting there with no taxi driver in it, but the keys are in it. So he was like, fuck it, dude. I'm going to the tropics, and just jumped in the cab, drove the cab to the airport, left the cab running, went into the airport, flew down to the tropics, and then boom.
That's a wild man.
was crushing boat drinks.
Yeah, that became his entire brand.
Yeah, like when you say that name, you think of a beach and an alcoholic drink in your hand.
For sure.
Margaritaville. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, true.
So,
yeah, I think that's a great pick. I probably should have gone with that.
I think it's just an okay pick.
you don't think he's alcoholic?
You're being.
I mean,
a
what
hater.
he's?
Yeah, I mean,
Dude,
it's,
Margaritaville.
I think
sure.
He's a boozer, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably appropriate in the second round.
I think if you went
Last pick of the second
through
round,
his
yeah.
lyrics, he probably mentions like some sort of alcohol and all like more than
associated with
70%
having a
of
good
the
time.
songs.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you're right.
And he also like makes his own margarita maker, which like sells for what, $300?
You know what? I take it back. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I think you're having a hard time distinguishing. You don't really love his music and whatnot.
No,
Searching for his lost shaker of salt.
Yeah.
Man,
I just don't think like booze bag when I think. I don't know.
He's chilling. He's on
Yeah,
island. He's
yeah,
on
that-
island
yeah.
time. Yeah.
You're right.
Legendary.
So, yeah, that's what,
Permanent island
yes.
time. That's drinking.
Yeah, that's why I like would be worried about moving to the tropics, because like anytime I'm there for even a week or two, like you start drinking earlier and earlier, and then like it gets to the point where you're just
You have
waking
nothing
up
else
and
to
getting a
do.
cocktail.
It's like, yes, I will have a mimosa with my eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
on a Tuesday.
You're right.
All right, we're going to take a quick break from the draft right now to talk about our other good friends at Roback. And it is football season, and Roback is ready for you. And they're dropping a whole line of quarter zips, hoodies, polos, you name it, that is custom designed for 58 different schools across the country. So if you're a fan of a Big Ten school, maybe it's Iowa, maybe it's Illinois, maybe it's Wisconsin, doesn't matter. Check out Roback. They have a whole line of college football gear for this fall. And if you use the code DOG at roback.com, you get a generous 20% off your first order for all new customers through the end of this week. And that's spelled RHOBACK. That's 20% off of all polos, shorts, hoodies, and more with the code DOG. We all love Roback at the office. We have, it doesn't matter, any given day of the week, you're going to walk in and find someone wearing the hoodies. It's our favorite line of clothing. I'm rocking it constantly with the shorts and the quarter zips and whatnot. That's Roback, RHOBACK with promo code DOG. And real quick, let's talk about Golf Time Supreme. This golf season, if you're looking for an easier way to get to the course, we got you covered, because the Barstool Golf Time app makes it easier for golfers to find the best tee times at the best prices. Stop searching all over Google for your next tee time or going through the hassles of calling courses. You can search multiple courses in your area from one app and get your tee time set within seconds. With every action you take in the app, you earn reward points, which can redeem for merch in the Barstool Sports store. That's awesome. And we just relaunched the rewards experience in the app. There's even more items from the Barstool store to choose from, and you have more flexibility with your points now. You can use those reward points as credit for any item in the collection, or you can bundle the points on multiple items. So come golf with us. Download the Barstool Golf Time app today.
All right.
it's a deep draft, man. I'm having a hard time because there's so many like weird niche ones that I want, but I feel like I should take like more, not chalk, but more like obvious ones early. So with that said, I drink and I know things. It's Tyrion Lannister.
Fuck
from Game of
you.
Thrones.
Fuck.
That was
Yeah.
It's
What's the next one?
he could have gone 1-1, I think.
He could have gone, yep.
Great pick,
fuck.
Ed.
great
Yeah.
pick, Ed.
I had him marked up next.
I think
Mull wine.
yeah.
Classic line. I mean, he Yeah, he liked to drink.
He liked to drink. He liked to fuck, and he liked to
Like, just be little mysteries.
Delegate,
What was his line where he's like, it was early in the show, where he's like, I want to die with a bottle of wine.
in my belly and my cock in a woman's mouth.
Yeah. yeah.
No, he's like, how do you want to die, imp? He's
Yeah.
like, with a belly full of wine and my woman's mouth wrapped around my cock
Yeah.
or something.
Sounds great.
Tyrion. Legendary.
Legendary booze
that was a
bag.
good pick.
Legendary.
Great pick.
All-time great booze bag.
I could have taken him over Bond. Now that I think
Yeah.
about it. Yep.
Dana.
Well, I was actually up in the air of two Thrones characters, and obviously he's the one I was gonna pick, but I was gonna go with Robert Baratheon. Dude,
That guy loved
fucked
booze.
He was never.
Wait,
So
that
this
who
is
you're
what I
taking?
think when I think the word booze bag. Just a drunk, sloppy, sweaty,
That's
hairy,
him. That's
fat guy.
Yeah.
literally
Yes.
the definition of that.
Yep.
Exactly. That's why. That's like in my head where I was kind of trying to nitpick Jimmy Buffett.
But it's not the booze
I
bag
know.
trend.
I
It's the
know.
legendary boozers.
Robert Baratheon. My friends call me Robert Baratheon.
I was gonna say
You're on the
you're like
path.
in his line.
Yeah,
Like,
you're-
my buddies,
you're a
we
descendant of
at
Robert
my
Baratheon.
bachelor party. Were you sitting near me?
Yes, dude.
I had
They-
him fucking. Y'all let you. Talk.
Everyone kept fucking with Dana because there was like a bunch of chicken parm and they kept loading up in front of him with like mounds of chicken parm because it was family style. And he just like had a fucking goblet of wine and they're like fucking Robert Baratheon.
I just
Oh,
was
my
eating. I had fucking chicken parm on my shirt, just sloppy. I love Robert Baratheon. I wish he was more in the show just because he makes me laugh.
Yeah.
But I think he's the definition of a booze bag. You know,
100%.
I'll take that.
A jolly booze bag.
Jolly booze bag.
Yeah, he was kind of a dick and abrasive.
Yeah, and then he died on a hunting trip.
He did.
Well, it was set up.
that's
Allegedly.
Yeah.
It was a setup, but I could just see him accidentally dying on a hunting
Totally. That's why the whole plot was
Yeah.
believable.
Yes.
Like,
trip. Yeah, that drunk fuck.
accidental pour got him because he was hammered. That's a really good pick too.
Back-to-back thrones.
Chief.
I'll take the other Simpsons character. I'm taking Barney.
Yep.
Barney, you need a Barney so you feel better about yourself. When
Yeah.
you're the Barney. It's like, at least I'm not fucking that guy. But so Homer has like endearing qualities. He's always like, he's always trying to like help his family in the end. Barney's just there to fucking booze. Like
That's it.
all his whole existence is just boozing.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy at his heart too, though.
He's a nice guy, but like,
Yeah.
His eyes are never not drunk.
correct.
His
I like
shirt doesn't
whenever he
fit.
burps, his mouth wiggles.
like reverberates. Yeah.
I'm not like a big Simpsons guy, but I think there was a run of episodes where he sobers up.
I
Yes,
think he
there was,
like
there
a
was.
pilot or something, or a helicopter pilot.
Yeah, that's right.
I think something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, a lot of pilots are booze bags.
That makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think
Love
most of
hearing
them
that.
can manage not to booze on the job.
Yeah.
Well, they have to, aren't they? Like, don't they get
Yeah,
tested like
yeah.
3 days before?
But they have such a
Flight.
high stress job when they're not working, they're boozing.
And they have a lot of time off because you're only allowed to fly like a shockingly low amount of hours per year. So,
Really? I
yeah.
don't know that. Good pick.
Good
Third
pick,
round,
yeah.
good value. Really good value, I think, actually. Dave.
I'm gonna go with Willie from Bad Santa.
Yeah.
That is the title character?
Yeah. Bad Santa.
Yeah, yeah.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a great pick. I actually.
He's drunk the entire movie, complete. And like, I know we're trying to avoid like sad alcoholics. He is a sad alcoholic, but it isn't a comedy movie, so it's like I think fair game for this one. He's drunk the entire time. He gets sober in the end, though. I think, does he?
I don't know, but
Or he has the, like,
it's a
a
fair
change of
pick. 'Cause
heart,
he
yeah.
took Jim Leahy. Jim Leahy's a sad alcoholic, but it's absolutely hilarious to watch.
Right, exactly. It's in the realm of comedy, though. But it's one of the all-time great comedies, on top of being an all-time great Christmas movie, in my opinion. And Billy Bob Thornton, like, I think he should, like, there should have been multiple Oscars won in that movie. The Kid.
That's a hot take.
Thurman Merman.
Thurman Merman. There is not one other actor on planet Earth, I don't care how good of an actor you are, that could have done that job. He was perfect for that
Played
movie.
that role.
He was perfect for that.
I've got a confession to make. Dave has talked about this. I've never seen it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I saw it a long time ago.
Dave, like, brings this movie up a lot.
It's
I just not
an
a lot.
all-time great comedy.
An Oscar?
It's a top 5 Christmas movie. I'll give you that much.
I think it's a top 5 comedy, at least the last 20 years
Wow.
or so. Easy. I think you can absolutely argue the last 20 years it's a top 5 comedy.
Why didn't you take it in the comedy draft?
I don't know. I think I did. I don't know.
I don't think you did.
You had to get Shrek on the
Yeah, he's right to run to the podium for Shrek.
He saw it that day.
Yeah.
Billy Bob in. That's my pick.
Okay.
Willie Soki.
Ooh,
his name?
look.
Donnie.
All right. I'm going to take my fictional, non-fictional approach again, but the fictional is tough. Right now I'm just trying to play to the crowd, but
Well, don't do that.
Stumped.
I can think of some cartoons, I can think of some Disney characters, believe it or not.
There is someone I will be upset if you don't take. I'll say that. Sorry, not to put more pressure on you.
Jack Sparrow?
No. Is that who you're taking? Do
I've never really seen those.
Yeah, me neither.
you want Jack Sparrow?
No, not really. Because
could have it.
I literally,
Eyes
I
of
only
Rumgone.
watched one of the movies. I mean, he is a drunk. Leave it on the board. Yeah. All right, my first pick, I'm going to go historical again. Ulysses S. Grant. Famously an alcoholic, but he won us the Civil War. But he wouldn't drink. He was never actually accused or found to be drinking kind of during a battle or like right before a battle. A lot of people accused him of being drunk while in war, but those were just his political opponents trying to make him look bad, trying to get him fired. But he was like a raging alcoholic to the point where if he had like one drink, that was going to lead to 20. He was going to black out. But he had some friends that kept him sober for most of his life. But I do think when you think of historical drunks,
He's
Grant is probably.
yeah.
I bet he was a mean drunk too.
There's a great.
I think he was just like a really non-functional drunk, like falling over all over the place, not making sense.
But that, to your point, like I've heard that some of that is just not true because it was more like political assassination, that he was found like drunk once and it became like this big.
Yeah.
Story,
Well, he
so.
did. He had to stay sober for most of his life because I think he would kind of like if he drank, it would turn into a thing. But he did a good job. Like when he later became the president, I think he stayed sober for most of his presidency. But some of his political opponents tried to get him fired during the war, and they were like, "Lincoln, you got to replace this guy." And he was like, "They're like, he's a huge drunk." And Lincoln goes, "If I knew what brand he drinks, I'd send a barrel to my other generals as well," just because he was the only one winning battles.
He was also like, after he was the president, he was like broke. Like he had no money. So he decided to write like his memoir, and he like had a handshake deal with these guys for like basically nothing. And then he was friends with Mark Twain, and Mark Twain's like, no. Like I'll take care of the publishing and help you write it. So then they do that, and it was like the best-selling book in the United States history at the time, and they made millions. And then he died, so he never got to benefit. So his like young wife got all the money.
That's right. I remember.
Did she whack him or something?
No.
For that money? No.
No, he was just old and died. And he was an alcoholic. So
You're up again, Don.
I think maybe now I know who you want me to take. We'll see. Yeah. I'm going to throw it out. It's a wild one. I don't know if he's well known enough across the country, but maybe so. Pongai?
Yes.
Yes. Pongai.
Yes, thank you.
The drinking king.
Thank you.
Wow.
The drinking king of China. I mean, I don't know if he invented the tornado chug, but he's definitely the one who brought it back and made it popular.
Yes.
Because I had never really seen the tornado chug until I started watching his vids.
I learned about it from you.
And I learned about it from Pongai.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that name in a minute.
Back in 2020, I did a Zoom competition against him, and he made me puke.
Dana did too. I think I had you on that show. It was kind of like during COVID where we couldn't travel. We had to film from home. So I did like, are you smarter than a fifth grader, but can you drink more than Pongai? and Dana lost. White Sox Dave lost. Ronnie Deutsch beat Pongai.
Did he?
Yes.
Which not surprised. I mean, I'm just saying, Deutsch is on my list too. I'm just saying that, but He's a legendary boozer.
Yeah.
But Pongai was on my list too.
So Pongai challenged Deutsch to like you have to shotgun 3 tall boy cans while smoking a cigarette. So I timed Pongai to do it, and then Deutsch did it. He did it faster than Pongai.
We're gonna have to have like a war between these two.
I mean, that's what I tried to do, and then I got a YouTube strike. The only time I've got a strike on my YouTube channel is when I was posting these videos of like Pongai and Deutsch going head to head. They're like, this is dangerous.
This is too much.
You're going to have like 15-year-olds trying to duplicate this and killing themselves.
Was he everything you ever wanted him to be when you met him in person?
He sure was. Yeah, that's awesome. And it's not only beer. The guy can also chug hard alcohol too.
If people are not educated on Pongai, they need they need to look him up right now.
Yeah.
Look him up.
Stop the podcast.
How do you spell it?
Look at him.
Pangzai.
He's a legendary boozer, but he's also like a red panda to me. Like he's just a talented motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know, like the way he like lights cigarettes with his finger and
Yeah. So he lights a shot of Baijiu on fire because the shit's like 80% alcohol, and then sticks his finger in the flame because he first wets his finger. So then his finger's on fire, and then he lights the cigarette with his finger, and then he chugs the shot of booze.
it's crazy.
He can also shotgun a beer just using his fingers. He just goes and just pops a hole in a can.
How
does he not
so
slice
cool.
his
Dude, he's red panda. He's just talented.
That's so
Yeah, he's like a Shaolin monk, but when it comes to boozing,
How's he doing? Didn't he lose contact with him for a little bit?
Yeah, but I met up with him again like a year ago or something.
Oh,
Have you ever been to the States?
He's doing well. He's never been to the States. I asked him if he's been to the Great Wall of China, which is like 3 hours from his village, and he's like, no.
He just chills in his village and gets fucked.
Yeah.
That's legendary.
Because I could 100% like get Barstool to fly him out here, I think.
definitely.
But he's not, I think he's kind of a homebody.
Yeah.
But
Respect.
who knows? At one point he had a tweet being like, I want to go to Oktoberfest. And it's like, dude, I will meet you there.
He's a fucking man. I'm so glad you picked
Yeah.
him.
Way better pick than Jack Sparrow. But, still valid.
Dave.
I'm gonna go with Bluto Blutarski.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Animal House.
Animal House.
John Belushi.
Okay.
Animal House.
Yep.
Okay.
He's got the picture of him chugging the Jack.
The first tits I ever saw.
We're John Belushi's?
That movie. I think I was like 11. My dad was watching it with me, or he put it on.
It's a
Like, that's
definite
sick.
little. It's a definite. that's the for I would say our generation. How old are you? 32 or something?
Yeah, 32.
That's like the movie. Like, all right, sit down, son. We're gonna watch an adult movie. That's what Animal House was for me and my dad. And it was like one of the first pairs.
Yeah,
of kids
we
I
had
saw.
a long day. Like we went
Yeah.
out to the mall. We did a bunch of father-son
Yeah.
shit, and we went and watched Animal House. And he's like, "Those are tits." I don't. He didn't say that, but I was probably like, "What are those?"
Yeah.
Probably like nice. Yeah.
They're taking he chugs the Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic. Well, probably the most popular college photo ever.
Oh yeah.
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 Chugging Jack.
By,
And it's
by
from
a
what,
mile.
75?
Yeah.
That movie.
Yep. I think when Asher Roth released I Love College,
He was wearing that shirt.
Yeah, he
Yep.
recreated that shot.
Chief.
I'll take Charlie Kelly from Always Sunny.
Fuck.
I love Charlie
I
Kelly.
love Charlie Kelly.
Such a funny character, and like, there's always hijinks. Like you want to, if you're drinking heavily, you hope a good story comes out of it. That guy's gonna get you into some trouble. So I'm
Yep.
picking Charlie Kelly.
Good one.
The hijinks are
Yeah.
like it's a perfect it's typically victimless crimes too. It's
Correct.
like I love this guy.
Yeah.
One of my favorite scenes is when he's like sitting in his apartment and he just has like 20 finished beers. They're like, "Charlie, have you drank all these?" Like, "Yep."
Yeah.
Love that pick.
Okay. Dana.
I mean, I'm going to do this because I truly, genuinely think this is one of the greatest drinkers I've ever seen. It's Deutsch.
Dude.
He is the most impressive drinker I've ever seen.
He was on my list. Like I
The
said,
stuff he does.
he's incredible.
And we were doing the hot dog challenge. He had 18 beers and 13 hot dogs and was fine. Like he didn't bat an eye. He was just there. The way he opens his throat, the amount of beers he has, he's the most talented drinker I've ever seen.
Are you familiar with him, Chief?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I never
Genuinely.
had heard of him in my life until that cup stream.
You have to just go to his Instagram and scroll. He does some of the most ridiculous things I've ever
It's fascinating. I mean, we were just
he did an alley. He throws the ball up, chugs a beer, and dunks the ball.
Yeah. We were just walking down Bourbon Street, me and you. We saw him dressed up in full Waterboy garb, just chugging beers with a fucking cooler on his back.
The most impressive drinking person in my era I've ever seen.
So I think I have like 4 or 5 internet personalities, and him and Pongai were both on there.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple more that are elite.
Yep.
He's right there with him.
I think me and Donnie kind of put him on the map too.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Team effort.
It was, so you first met him, I don't know how, but when I started that Pongai drinking show, you were like, you got to have this guy Ronnie Deutsch on.
Yeah.
And then like Ronnie Deutsch came on for
Funny guy.
more
too.
than a couple episodes.
The man.
Yeah.
Just don't bring a gun drinking, Deutsch.
And then how did you find him, Dan? Did he just like...
I think he just messaged me
DM
on
you?
Instagram and just like sent me a video. It was during all the Zillion Beer stuff. And I was like, I don't know if I can give this guy too much shine because he's way better at drinking than me. He's going to take my job.
Do you imagine that?
No, yeah, but
Wally pipped by Deutsch.
he's the most impressive drinker I have ever personally seen. From a units perspective, a fast drinking perspective, the things he does,
The speed
it's
is just-
incredible.
He's elite.
Yeah.
He's elite. All right, so I don't think I'm going to go with the online internet
Are you
personalities.
going to take Deutsch?
He was on my list.
Were you considering it?
I was definitely considering it.
Yeah.
I told you I have 4 online personalities that are elite drinkers,
All right.
and 2 of them are gone. So I'm not going to take the other 2. This guy's such a bit part, but I'm going to go with like who has done like quotes for drinking. It's the goddamn Jets guy from Big Daddy. like that guy.
That's a fucking great pick.
That it's a 30-second to a minute scene.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like
He drinks a lot of soda.
yeah. What's wrong with that guy?
Yeah.
The goddamn Jets.
What a pick.
Koufax fights like a girl. He drinks like a girl. Like that guy's elite.
He's got a high hit rate. You're right.
Especially because he exists in a lot of corners of real life too.
Yeah.
Like Sandler, when you talk about bit characters, like he nailed that guy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Donnie? From Big Daddy?
I mean, I know that one scene, the goddamn Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen.
That's the only scene
Is he
he's in.
also the one that
I've
says
seen
you
it,
owe me a
but-
sausage McMuffin?
No, that's
Not in
the
20 years.
That's Rob Schneider when he's no, that's not
No.
Rob Schneider. That's
The guy from
Buscemi.
yeah.
Yes, he plays the homeless.
Oh,
Stevie
yeah,
Buscemi,
yeah.
yeah.
Yo, so like the really old guy, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Koufax is a good egg, but he fights like a girl. Like that's what he's in the
Yeah.
he's in the courtroom scene too.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So that he only has 2
He's a
like
character witness.
yes. He drinks like a girl. He only has 2 scenes in the whole movie.
Yeah,
and
but
they're
he's-
very brief.
Yeah.
But I'll never forget him.
Never forget.
Yeah. That's a great pick.
Goddamn Jets.
The goddamn Jets.
This one, I'm gonna take solely, and I know
What he was like, I'm going to kick your ass like last week.
yeah. This one I'm gonna take just because I know he didn't invent this phrase, but for all intents and purposes, he did for my age group, I think. And it's Billy Bob from Varsity Blues. Him puking in the laundry machine
Yeah.
and saying puke in a rally. Puke in a rally is just a phrase that I've like associated with him, and it's been prevalent with like all of the people I know's drinking careers forever.
Did he invent it?
I don't think he did. There's no way because I think
That's the first time I had
I
heard
did
it.
some
Yeah,
research.
Yeah.
Yes, there's like
When did that movie come out?
99,
Yeah.
99?
Okay.
something like that.
Yeah.
I used to be
Honestly,
a big puke and rally guy.
I'm a puking.
Oh,
I'm
me
done
too.
guy.
It's
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
it used to just bring you right back to life.
Yeah, and I used
Just
to be
restart.
such a pussy when it came to shots that if I like took a shot, I was puking.
Yeah.
So I would just be like, well, I'm fine. That was like my 4th drink, so I'm just going to get right back. at
It feels like you're just like getting the drunk out of you,
Yeah.
you know? And then you get
Feel light.
Yeah, you get to start over.
Billy Bob gone called dinosaurs. Yep. Pukes in the dryer, and then is that where you got it from?
What?
Puke and rally.
That's where it's from?
Well, like
I don't know. I just heard that. I don't know. I never seen the show.
I don't know.
think it's
That's
just
where I
the same.
associate
It's
it
a
with. I
movie.
guess.
I've seen the movie, but I don't.
Ellie?
No,
You remember that
Varsity
scene when he
Blues.
pukes in the washing
Yeah,
machine?
yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering because like that is a phrase probably started using towards the end of high school, and
Yeah.
maybe it originated from that movie.
So for that sake alone, I'm taking Billy Bob.
You've never seen Varsity Blues?
Nope.
Watch
you?
it tonight,
Yeah,
dude.
you've
It's a
seen it, right?
fucking
Good one.
awesome movie.
Yeah.
I've seen it like once a long time ago. I didn't.
Oh,
it's
it's
not
great.
one of my favorites.
Oh, it's awesome.
That dude, like the fat guy, I guess like an article came out that he was like, I'm too fat, I got to lose some weight or something. But he had already been typecast like as the fat guy. So once he lost weight, he could get like 0 roles in Hollywood.
He like lost like 6. He like shrunk 6 inches when he had like his weight loss surgery.
What?
Like
Yeah.
height wise?
Yes.
How does that make sense?
Dude, it's a
that
crazy
can't.
story.
That can't be.
I'm telling you.
What?
Hold on, let me look.
No.
Oh,
No.
dude, I'm telling
You
you.
can't lose 6 inches. Like you
Dude,
can't.
I'm telling you.
You get his legs blown off or something. Like you
Hold
can't
on.
lose 6 inches of height
Billy Bob.
from losing weight.
He's
never
unfortunately
know.
passed. His name's Ron Lester. He's unfortunately passed away. Hold on. Ron Lester shrunk.
I think you made this up, Ed.
No, I'm telling you.
That's not real.
Ed.
It may not have been shrank 3 inches.
No.
What is this, an Onion article? What are you reading?
Dude, I'm just telling you. Once he lost all that weight, he said he shrunk 3 inches.
What's your source?
Him.
Okay.
Where does it say it?
Hold on. Shrunk after.
Yeah, so he got gastric bypass.
That's actually kind of sick. That's not sick.
No, it's the opposite.
That's the opposite of
you
sick.
want to get taller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that sucks.
I'll find it, but I'm
I
telling.
bet you won't.
I will find it.
I don't think you're gonna, Ed.
I will find it.
How did he die? Because he shouldn't be too old right now.
I think he was already like too far gone. I think. Make the next pick, and I'll keep looking.
Is
Dana.
it me?
Yeah.
I'm in between two TV characters here. I'm going to go with my heart. I'm going to go with Frank Gallagher from Shameless.
I've never seen it.
I've never seen it either.
He's also kind of
Damn.
like a sad, but
Yeah, see,
also really funny in the show.
Yeah. See, this is one where I felt like it was too like
I know.
depressing.
I do, but he's a booze bag.
Yeah.
If you've seen it, you know. It's a little bit, it's 50-50, I would say. He's funny and he's sad, but
He was on all the lists I saw.
Yeah.
So
All right.
that's all I got.
Yeah.
Frank Yell.
I'm,
No one
I'm
else
actually
has seen it.
surprised that like all the Chicago guys haven't watched the show.
I watched
Funny
the first
show.
like
It's good.
4
It's
seasons.
stressful, though. Mm-hmm. It's a little stressful.
I watched the first like 4. Chief, you're up.
I'll take the Dos Equis guy. Most interesting man in the world. So
but he's not a booze bag. He's just
sure
like,
he is.
He's just chilling.
You ever seen
sipping
it?
on a
Have you ever seen
Well-
anything with him not drinking?
There's also we've been going back and forth saying boozer or booze bag. You know, Jimmy Buffett, he's a boozer. I don't know if he was a booze bag.
right.
I think he's too cool to be a booze bag.
That's the
whole
he's got
thing
the
is
James
drinking.
Bond thing going for me.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He's a Mexican James Bond.
What's
His whole thing is drinking.
Does he have like?
Can I be honest? I don't love this pick either. I don't like.
All right, yeah,
I don't
like-
want to argue for it. It was on my list. I had others. I wish I didn't take it.
I'll take a couple. There's a few easy ones left. I'm going to take one of the easy ones if you're done talking about the Dos Equis.
I am.
Well, no, I mean that can.
Trying to
I feel
justify
like-
that horrible pick.
I feel like he's already made his pick though. So it's like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah, no, it's gone.
Yeah,
My hands
yeah.
off the chess piece. I got to stick with that.
yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah,
yeah.
You know what?
It's not a good pick.
That was a fumble at the end.
I wanted to go outside the box here. I'm not going to. I'm just going to go Randy Quaid in Independence Day.
I like that.
Yeah.
You know what? I like it. I like it. Have you seen that?
I have, yeah, but I don't really remember him being a.
Oh, the whole.
yeah, he's like a-
Drunk the entire.
I'm not saying he's
Ed.
not.
right
I'm just
until he
saying I don't
defeated the
remember.
aliens. With
Yeah.
his kamikaze mission. He was drunk.
Yeah.
I'm pilot.
I'm fly. I'm pilot. And he's about to go save the world, and he's holding a bottle of fucking vodka in his hand.
I mean, like Hello Boys is.
Yeah. Hello. And he fucking just drives into the space.
And he
Yeah.
he gets into the F-16 and he's just pushing buttons like an idiot. And he's like, "Oh, I picked a hell of a day to quit drinking." He just
Oh,
quit
yeah.
drinking as he was about to save the world. He never went a day in his adult life not drunk. Literally.
But he did know how to fly a plane because you see him like crop dusting. Or
Correct.
Exactly.
Yep.
He was a pilot. He was a
Damn,
pilot.
I'm pilot.
He was a drunk. He got out of that crop dusting plane and literally fell over because he was drunk as shit flying that plane.
Hello, boy.
I like this pick.
Yeah, just thinking of that "Hello Boys" scene brings a smile to my face.
Yeah.
I'm pilot. It's my all-time favorite summer blockbuster, I think.
All right.
I love that movie. It's so corny, but it is so good.
When I saw it in the theaters, and I was like 9 or 10, I was like, "That's the best movie ever made."
I saw it at the drive-in in West Chicago.
Yeah.
Really?
The speech by the president, one of the
Yeah,
best
all-time great.
speeches.
Yep, all-time great speech.
All
All right,
who's up?
Donnie, Mr. Irrelevant.
I'm gonna go Frank the Tank from Old School.
Yeah, great
Yeah.
pick. Yeah.
Once it hits your lips,
Yeah.
so good. I say it all the time.
Good value here.
Yeah,
Last pick
totally.
overall, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Really good value. Yeah.
He made. I think I saw a movie right before I started to really drink beers, and he sure made drinking beers look fun. But also, you know, like he kind of showed the dark side too, how it kind of like blows up his marriage and his. But I think
Within like a week of getting
It was like one frat party.
like a real divorce.
But yeah, but he was a booze bag for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, legendary booze bag.
Yeah.
My
Streaking.
I'll
My-
do one. I'll do one.
he go do one. He go do one. I don't know why this makes me laugh so much about this movie, and it's so obscure. I don't even think. But when they're having like their first dance, and his picture in the background, and he's trying to give this like provocative, sexy face, and he's like, "If you've seen the picture, I think you'll agree with me." But it's like my favorite part of the movie. I'm
Dude.
sorry.
We
Don't recall.
That's a great last pick, Mr.
Yeah.
Relevant.
Yeah. That's a very
A
good.
really good one. We call one of my buddies Frank the Tank. His name is Ryan. We just call him Frank the Tank because he not anymore. He used to just be like,
Yeah.
Do you think our Frank the Tank because I think even before he was hired by Barstool, his Twitter handle was like NJ Tank, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that was just in reference to him?
I thought it was NJ Fleming.
Nah, I think
Oh,
it's one of those
yeah.
things where anybody whose name is Frank
Yeah.
instantly
Yeah.
turns into a
And
tank.
he's
Especially like he used to be Tank size.
Yeah, but even like I did the documentary of the Meat Boy and contest guy. Like he's Frank, and they call him Frank the Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Great nickname.
Yeah.
And was this like the Frank the Tank from Old School? Was he the original Frank the Tank?
I find that hard to
yeah.
believe.
Well, let's see.
One of the more
Wonder-
popular ones for sure.
Who was the original Frank the Tank?
Probably like some baseball player in the
Yeah,
40s.
something like that.
It's saying Will Ferrell.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like Frank the Tank has his own Wikipedia page, and it's all about Will Ferrell. But yeah, I would assume there must have been like an athlete from the 1930s who was Frank the Tank.
Good last pick.
Okay.
Let's do honorable mentions. I'll do mine. The two internet guys. One is Shoe Nice. I don't know if you guys remember him.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to
What?
binge Shoe Nice.
Oh, dude, Shoe Nice was a legendary.
He's a
producer.
YouTube legend.
What like
But
You don't know Shoe Nice?
No, yeah, no, I
you
know
don't.
Shoe Nice, but he wouldn't just drink booze. He would drink like
drink
Windex.
bleach.
Like,
Oh,
What?
he would drink glue, like Elmer's
Yeah.
glue. He would just chug.
He would drink poison shit and it'd just be okay the next day.
But
Like,
this
yep.
guy was chugging like Bacardi 151,
Oh,
like
man.
all that
Yeah,
shit.
He was.
And Steve will do it.
yep.
I mean,
Yep.
that guy could take down a bottle of booze. So those are my two internet
Yep.
ones.
And Steve will do it. Could have worked for Barstool. At one point, he was just like DMing our social guys, being like, "Can I make content for you?"
Yep.
Really?
And they were like, "I don't know. This seems kind of dangerous."
Yeah. Well, he's done really well for himself.
Yep.
Yeah, legendary boozer. And then the other three ones I had were Billy's friends from Billy Madison, like Norm Macdonald.
Oh,
The other
yeah,
guy
yeah.
just chilled in the pool
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
got
Yep.
drunk.
What day is it today?
Beer cans everywhere.
October?
Billy. Quint from Jaws.
I think they're playing Marco Polo.
Quinn from Jaws is
Yep.
a great one
They're
too.
playing Marco.
Just beating the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Marco.
Yeah, they're playing. Those guys are great.
Yeah.
Peace.
And my last one, I don't think I have any Wire fans on the show.
I've
Yeah.
I've tried it so many times. I can't
seen the first two seasons.
Jimmy McNulty and
Yeah.
Bunk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like the fact
Like,
I
once it
love.
gets fucked up.
Yes, and the way that they always said, if you want to go get a drink, you want to go for a taste.
Yeah.
I just always
like
loved that phrase.
I
Let's go
like
for
that.
a taste.
Some of those dock guys are booze bags too.
Oh yeah.
The Sabakas.
Yeah, so that's my 5 honorable mention. Donnie, got any left?
Yes. This one is the most obscure. Do you guys know Shooter Flatch?
No, I don't think so.
No.
He was the drunk from the movie Hoosiers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But that was a sad one.
Yeah, that was a bad
But-
drunk. That was like an abusive drunk.
He was a bad drunk for the whole movie, but then he finally gets sober and like helps him win the basketball game.
Oh, but
right?
then
And-
when they're winning the state, he's in like a rehab facility. Remember?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, but then I think, but doesn't he like come back from rehab and that actually helps
No.
him coach?
He comes
coach the
out
dub?
because like the coach goes up and like has the meeting with him up in the woods in his cabin. And
Yeah.
he's like, I need an assistant, but you have to be sober. And he's like,
and he shows up and he's got the shakes and stuff.
yeah. And then the coach intentionally gets thrown out, so he has to be the head coach.
Okay.
I love that movie. They throw the picket fence at him.
Yeah.
But at the end of the movie,
Okay.
he had relapsed hard
Oh,
and
all right.
ended up he was listening to the game on the radio in rehab.
Okay. Well, at least he sought help.
Yes.
Another one, Don
Hoosiers
Draper.
too. He was sober.
Okay, let's
too.
go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Yeah.
Don Draper
On my list.
from Mad Men.
Yep.
And he was such a boozer that I think actually John Hamm like checked himself into rehab after that show wrapped up.
Oh,
He
really?
was so like
Yeah.
caught up in the character.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. And then this is a fun one. Bender from Futurama.
Yeah,
That's
I
a good
watched
one.
it enough where I thought about picking it, but it still would have been kind of disingenuous.
Why? Because you weren't like,
Yeah, it was on my list though. Did you
Yeah.
ever watch Rick and Morty?
yes.
Rick,
Oh, Rick. Yeah, Rick is quite a drunk.
he's drunk the entire
Yeah.
time. Also, a pretty good show if you haven't watched it.
Yeah, people love that show.
Yeah,
Chief.
Hank Hill.
great.
So
Yeah,
he just sits
All of
out-
them.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
those guys just sitting in front,
Yep.
just drinking beer.
saying yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's how I want to. That's the exact life I want to live one day. Like
Well,
no conversation,
yeah.
just every now and then. Yep,
Yep. I mean, that's basically what you and I used to do at Declan.
it's the best.
Dave and I
We
would
got a couple weeks.
show up
Start,
for
yeah.
college football at like 10:55 to be there for the 11 o'clock kick, and then we would have we'd sit at the back table, which is a table for 8, he and I, and then like our different friend groups would kind of like rotate
Yeah,
through,
in and
we
out.
would just stay and not talk.
Sounds awesome.
It was
If you guys do that, can I be invited?
we'll do it again. Yeah.
College football season. Yeah.
Dana, any left?
I hit Lucille Bluth.
I saw
Great
that
one.
everywhere. I don't.
She's an absolute blue.
Who is she?
Arrested Development.
Rest of
Okay.
She's always drinking. She's always talking about drinking. I had Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know much about it, but apparently Frank Sinatra drank a lot.
Yeah, I had that on my list
He was
too.
on everyone's
I had a couple others too. So I had Roger Sterling from Mad Men too, because I feel like he's a more fun drunk than Don. Don was like a problem. David Wells,
Yeah. Hungover.
famously hungover,
Yeah.
no hitter. Babe Ruth. I had Tommy Shelby, and then that was the end of the list.
Dave.
We've already said them all.
Okay. All right, I will run through it again. We'll vote someone off. We'll get out of here. Eddie, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Jimmy Buffett, Tyrion Lannister, Goddamn Jets Guy, Billy Bob, Dana, Mr. Leahy, Andre the Giant, Robert Baratheon, Deutsch, Frank Gallagher, Chief John Daly, Winston Churchill, Barney Gumble, Charlie Kelly, Dos Equis Guy, White Sox Dave, Homer Simpson, Wade Boggs, Willie Soak, Bluto, Brandy Quaid,
Who's your first?
Donnie,
Mine?
James
Wait.
Bond,
Daily.
I think you said he had the Dos Equis guy, but it
Chief?
was White Sox Dave who had him.
No, I
No,
had
Steve
Oh,
had it,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Donnie, James Bond, Ernest Hemingway, Ulysses S. Grant, Pongai, and Frank the Tank. Write it down on a blank text. Do whatever you got to do.
So that means like I would be 5. Like
No,
or
like you just write
say-
down who you thought like maybe you didn't have the best draft.
Can I vote first?
Yeah. You're taking it?
I'm taking myself.
All right. Donnie, who you voting for?
What were your picks again?
He
Mine,
had
I had John Daly, Winston Churchill, Barney from Simpsons, Charlie Kelly, and then I fumbled with Dos Equis.
Okay. I'm gonna go Chief.
2 for Chief. Dana? Chief?
I went with Donnie. I didn't.
I did Donnie
his-
too, actually.
I didn't like his James Bond pick or his middle picks. Like I don't think.
I stand by my James Bond pick 100%. The Ulysses S. Grant, I feel bad because he actually didn't drink for most of his life because he like had such a problem with alcohol, which I feel like, you know, like kind of you want like
Yeah.
a routine boozer.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll like it. That was not the best pick.
All right, fun draft though.
Fun
Yeah,
draft.
I enjoyed
very
that.
good.
Draft.
Legendary boozers.
Yep.
Quick one too.
Yeah, it
I didn't
was.
realize it was that quick.
All right, that's it, everyone. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow.